Hello guys, listen and welcome back to today's video on the channel. Hope you're doing very well. We are back today obviously with another custom tactics video on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team. We are using the 3-4-2-1 formation today. Really good formation actually, quite underrated. I don't think many people tend to use this formation in like higher divisions, but I would, in my opinion. I'd say I'm like a Division 1/Div 2 player on FIFA, and I've been using it for quite a long time now, to be fair, in rivals and stuff. It's actually alright to use. Also, bear in mind, I do play Tavernier in a right mid. Reason being, he's got really good crosses, and obviously he can attack as well. Obviously, he has got good shooting stats, and obviously he's more like an overall player. You can basically play anywhere in your team. I won't say obviously striker, but you can play pretty much anywhere in the attack. I would say even midfield probably as well, because he has pretty good defending stats as well. But I play him as a right mid card in my formation, which is pretty good. I obviously play these three at the back, which is actually really OP. But yeah, I'll crack into obviously the formation for you all now. There we go. So, obviously, I will show you the way my team is set up in game. So, obviously, as you can see on screen now, we do have, obviously, Ariel in there, obviously, as always. Adama left centre-back, John Stones central centre-back, and Joe Gomez right centre-back. So, it's a pretty pacey defence that for a three at the back. It works well for me. I can't really complain. My midfield, obviously, for Fana and Sissoko, very, very strong midfield. Obviously, with Sissoko being a really dumb card in this game this year, even having the card as an upgrade card is very dumb either way. But he's a very good card overall, very solid midfielder, and can pass the ball basically. For Fana, just obviously, what's the word? A filling card, obviously, just for the objectives. But I would usually have Kante in that position as well. So it would be Sissoko and Kante. But obviously, I'm doing the Fofana, so obviously that's why Fofana's there. But he still plays well though. Right mid, obviously, as I mentioned at the start of the video, Tavernier, due to crosses, Grealish as well, due to the crosses. I could probably put Rooney there, but obviously not much really pace on Rooney. Whilst obviously Grealish has a lot more pace compared to me, so that's why I played Grealish more there. I could actually, if I really wanted to, play Rooney actually where Fofana is, but I'm not going to do that because obviously I'll have to put someone else in the cam spot, which I could do easily, but I prefer playing it the way I don't like, say for the way I like to play FIFA, really, possessive football. So obviously that's why I play it like that. Obviously I mentioned then cams, obviously Rooney there for obviously the goals and obviously shooting, passing, physicality, all that good stuff really with Rooney. Good card. McCutcheon's is obviously in the team, obviously in camp, just for pace reasons really. And obviously he's got 5-star skills, I can't really complain, can I really, on that one. And obviously Rashford's obviously my striker, because that's what he is on this game for me, with the card I've got of him. And obviously pace as well. But it's a good overall formation, and I thought it works really well. I do like it a lot. It's structured quite well. Obviously, you can pass a lot more compared to the other formations at the three at the back. This one's, I would say, got the good width, obviously, for your attack, and obviously, with the way I play, it's good to defend with as well. Because obviously, I usually don't like my centre mids pushing up, but obviously, I've got wingers that are quite high, and they do come back quite a lot, so I don't have to really worry about obviously in the midfield situations. But it works well, trust me. Honestly, go and check it out for yourselves. I'll show you obviously the tactics that I play with first. I've not really, what's the word though, experimented with the defensive styles. I've done it with obviously the offensive ones, but I've not really done it with the defensive styles though. So I would use the balance for that. I'm not really I've not touched any of the other ones, so if you want to try it out, feel free to. The width is 4, you don't want it too narrow, because obviously I've got a 3 at the back, bearing that in mind. And obviously midfield's quite narrow, and obviously the wingers are obviously really far out. But obviously, just when you obviously with the way you plan it out, do it off obviously the centre backs obviously being not too close together, because otherwise you have an absolutely massive gap if you're not careful on the wings. But obviously don't forget though, you've got wingers that obviously do come back, obviously with the way my instructions are set up though. For depth, you want it to be like 5 or 6. Nothing too over the top than 6, I would say. Nothing too below 4. I would say 5's the best one I would probably say to use. For your offensive style, keep it as balanced. I wouldn't really change that unless you want to play really, really attacking, like high press football. Then put it to maybe faster build, maybe, or possessive football. Say for it, I would either touch balanced or possession. I wouldn't really touch obviously the other ones because they don't tend to work well. Obviously, you play possession, it does take longer to obviously create more chances, whilst obviously balance is just for your team completely all in the same positions, all support obviously other things, and it's good to do. I wouldn't really touch anything else, but if you want to try it out, go for it, and let me know down below in the comments. For the width, you want it as 5, not really touch it any more than that. 6 for your players in the box. Obviously don't forget, obviously, with the formation it is, you've got obviously two cams going upfield. You've got your striker going upfield, and obviously you've got your wingers going upfield. That's why I want it to be 6. Because obviously the way my instructions work, my centre mids stay on the edge of the box, and obviously everyone else is kind of upfield, so it does work in a really counter-attacking way. It's amazing. I love it to pieces. Corners can be 2 or 3, and so can be free kicks. But obviously the way I don't really take a lot of free kicks, so usually that's why I put them to 2, in case obviously I do get counter-attacked by someone using a different formation that's really counter-attacking. That's why I do it like that. And me onto the instructions. Obviously my goalkeeper is just come for crosses. It can be balanced, but I do obviously, as a keeper myself, I do like my keeper going for crosses more than obviously just being neutral, and there's not obviously, going for him all the time. I like my keeper to try and win the ball as much as he possibly can do. That's why I put it on to obviously come for crosses all the time, continuously, no matter what he does. Centre backs all stay on, obviously stay back whilst attacking for all of them. No one goes up, no one comes back. Everyone just stays back. For my midfielders, as I mentioned before, with the way it works, I would keep both of your centre mids as, this is important, cover centre and stay back whilst attacking. You could obviously, depending on how much you put your players in the box, get rid of the stay on the edge of the box for the support crosses. You can get rid of that if you wanted to. If you want to obviously keep them as like a balanced type of midfielder. But obviously the way my team works and the way my crosses are, the players in the box work, is all my players here, so my right mid, my cam, striker, other cam and left mid, I think, all go up, whilst these two just continuously just wait on the edge of the box in case they try and get a ball out of their box. So if I just completely rampack their box basically with players for the crosses, because it comes down to mostly Tavernier or Grealish getting getting the balls into the box, whilst these 3 are just absolutely just waiting for the ball. It works miracles for me. But yeah, back to obviously my centre mid. So say for I play for both of them. Stay back whilst attacking and cover. Sorry, stay back whilst attacking. Sorry, there we go. Cover on the centre and obviously stay on the edge of the box for crosses. For both wingers, I think it's different. Been testing a little bit of things with it. My defensive support is come back on defence, stay wide, and get in the box of crosses in case obviously the other one. So let's say Tavernier is having the ball, or has the ball at his feet, and tries to get a ball in the box. All these 4 will be in the box, whilst these 2 will be on the edge of the box. That's why it works. It's just better for me to get headers and stuff like that, and we get more goals quicker. That's why I do it like that for both of them as well. Say for it's kind of basic for your obviously your wingers, but it's good obviously the fact obviously that they do come back. Say for depending on obviously the way your work rates are, it works better. I would say go for like a high medium. Or even if you have like a defender like I do playing in the right mid position or left mid position, high would be even better for him. But yeah, I play it like that. For my cams, I've got stay central for the right cam and get behind, and I think the same for the other one I do. Because let's say for they all go into the box, these 3 people, my cams and my striker, and then for the same thing for my attacker as well, stay central, get behind, and stay forward though for my striker though, stay forward, not for them ones. Day ones are just balanced, whilst that one stay forward. And yeah, that's how it works for me. It works stay far. I've been playing it a lot, obviously, in Div 2 Rivals. I'm quite close to, obviously, Division 1 now, so hopefully I can get there with it. Hopefully this formation. Love it to pieces. It's a really, really underrated formation, I would say, to use in this game. Not many people, explore with other formations like the thing in the back. And it's quite exposed, but obviously the way my wingers do come back, though, and obviously still attack to help my attack support help, it does work well for me, and it's obviously balanced as well. Obviously that my midfielders don't really go up the pitch as much. If obviously you want to obviously change it a little bit, you probably could do. You could just like have your wingers as like a passive type of role where they don't tend to go up the field as much. But it's up to you though. I would if you like your midfielders pushing up a little bit, you can do. Get rid of obviously the what's it called? The stay at the edge of the box game. Just get completely rid of it, and I would still keep them stay back though. But yeah, that's the way that's the way I play with the 3-4-2-1 formation in this game, and it works wonders for me. So yeah, if you do obviously use the formation, let me know down below in the comments, and yeah, let me know what I could obviously change it. Possibly, I've this is without a doubt my favourite formation though I've used all year, hands down, easily. So far. But yeah, anyway boys, if you guys obviously enjoyed today's video so far, go and give it a massive like, would obviously help me. And if you guys are new as well, make sure to go and sub, and also make sure to hit the notification bell down below for future notifications for videos or streams, or as I mentioned, community posts. I do sometimes post on there sometimes, not all the time though, but yeah. Anyway boys, also if you have any suggestions what I could do for my team, maybe let me know down below as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video next week, and yeah, see you later boys, and